It is festival time with the Breskival. Hi guys, welcome to Beer Bubbles, the bubbliest podcast in the world, and we are at, in my opinion, the best beer festival I've ever been to, with Marcus Hjalmarsson. Every year I put my expectations up there when I come here, and you somehow exceed it every fucking year. It's amazing. We're so happy.
I second what he said. It's an amazing festival.
Thank you very much.
Have you had a good time?
Not really.
Not really.
I'm super happy about everybody coming, all the brewers, all the volunteers, the visitors. It's amazing, amazing to see so many people coming for beer and good beer too. So it's. For that reason, I'm delighted.
But it's also hard work.
It is very hard work. It is, and I'm drained at the moment. So if I sound a bit slow, it's not. I'm not.
Well, because we've seen you. Well, you got that push bike this year, so you didn't have to run as much, at least.
Yeah.
But to us, it's been an experience beyond anything.
Yeah.
And you dropped the bomb about 6 months ago that this was going to be the last Brewskival. Is it true?
At this very moment, it is the last. Then the city of Helsingborg, they shown interest in the festival, and they don't want me to end it. So they have a proposal about another location, or they gave me a proposal, and. Mid-September we're gonna discuss future collaboration, and it's of course mainly about the festival, but it's also about how we can be a more local brewery and work closer to the city. But first of all we're gonna discuss the festival, but the subject has just been brought up to daylight, so I don't know anything. I just want to be transparent and tell everybody, like now when I said it's the last, because I couldn't even dream that my city would contact me and say like it can't be the last time. So that's why I want to talk about it open and be transparent and say like it might happen, but we're far from any agreement whatsoever. We haven't even started the discussion. We're just building a scenario how it would be, how it could look.
But it must be quite nice to get that accolade from the
it
city
is,
going like,
definitely,
we don't want you to stop.
Yes,
come on,
yes.
go.
I'm super. I'm very, very happy, and I feel honored actually that they recognize me, you know, because in a way it's like they actually told me at our first meeting that your festival is very important for the city, and
it puts a smile on
it. Yeah, it made me very happy.
I mean, it's an entire week here. It feels like that the city is just pumping. I mean, there's so much alive this weekend, and heard people been here the whole week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Brings a lot to the city.
I spoke to Eric from who was at Cycle Recycle, and now he's at what's it called?
Grand Central.
Grand Central. Yeah. And because I had the 3rd annual karaoke in the basement at Nessie on Friday night, and your kids came down.
Yeah, I
heard.
And
Eric was like,
no, I saw it. Everybody sent me videos in the middle of the night. You know, woke up both up, and then we saw our kids partying with our friends and brewers. We were like, holy moly.
It's full
what
circle.
happened? What have we done? You know.
How did that feel?
You know, I was happy happy, but still a bit like scared because brewers.
You don't know. How they are.
I know how brewers. I know my people.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Now we just wanted to grab a quick interview of you because
Okay.
This is the last day, the Sunday hungover day.
Yeah.
The brewers are sitting here drinking. All the volunteers are actually. There's no brewers working today. Only volunteers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're emptying the last kegs.
Yeah. Yeah. We have no beer left.
You said to me that you bought in more beer than ever.
Yeah.
And you're still running out.
We flew in 5 pallets from Monkish, and that's a shitload of beer.
Yeah.
I think now it was for other purposes than the festival, but I think they poured at least 1 full pallet of Monkish beer at the festival.
That's
crazy.
So and also Goose Island, we took in much more beer from them, and they poured 15-20 kegs maybe.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And also you had one brewery that wasn't a brewery this year, and I just started to laugh when I saw Dan Burke have his own his own sign. Like, brewery, Dan Burke, brewery.
Yeah, but you know, Dan, he's an amazing human, and he's been there. Like we faced some difficult times the past 4 years, and he's my brother and soulmate, and definitely one of my best friends. And he's been very engaged in Brewski the past couple of years, and he helped us so much with just like Dan is a super intelligent human, and he knows a lot about stuff that you don't see it on. He looks like an ordinary guy, but that guy he's a sharp guy. He's super intelligent, and he knows everything about this business. So he helped me a lot, and I owe him a lot. And so actually it was not my idea, but when a friend of mine, Daniel, who made the map, when he said, shouldn't we call one part of the festival Dan Burke Avenue, since you want him to have his own stand and serve a Goose Island that he made with Goose Island. So we did that, and yeah,
that really.
And it's actually to salute him, because he's an excellent human being, and he
deserves it.
Huge part of the Great Human Project.
I think we gotta cut this really short.
Yeah.
But we have a question for you that we put to everyone. It's not the last beer of the world thingy.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna survive today,
this is probably gonna be a harder question.
Yeah.
10 years with Brewskival. Your favorite memory of Brewskival?
It's actually 7 years.
Oh, 7 years. It's been 10 years since you started, but 7 years.
Since I started a brewery.
Yeah.
My favorite memory.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I don't know.
It's a tough one, I know.
Yeah, I think actually it was when the first year when in 2015 I went to the US, and we came in there. We were like green rookies. We didn't really know what we were doing, and we were embraced by the community over there and the brewers, and they thought like, hey man, you're making crazy beers, like we want to get inside your brain, and I'm like, I hardly knew how to brew, and when I decided in the US to start my own festival, because I saw all the great festivals over there, and I wanted to I want my festival to be like this. Why don't we have these festivals in Sweden? And then when I sent the invite emails to my new friends in the US, everybody accepted my invite. And that was amazing. And when they came here, that special relationship we grew up during Brewskival. The first years we became family. Like we had them in our house, and we hosted them, and we were traveling a lot to Florida back and forth, and they became family. And this is the greatest moment. It's when I meet my old friends from back in the days in Florida, for example.
Yeah.
But also New York. Like I have amazing friends in New York, and they always come over. So this is this is the thing I like the most. But what I like even more is the first year we had like 50% American brewers. We had maybe 20-30% Swedish brewers. Not even that, maybe 20%. I don't remember. It was a low number of Swedish breweries, and then European breweries, and then a shitload of American breweries. Now, if you look at the festival, and the quality was high, it was super high. Now, if you look at the festival list, then you have every third brewery is at least every third brewery is a Swedish brewery.
Yeah.
And that makes me very happy that we can actually invite 40, 45, 50 breweries from Sweden, that they're on the same level as all the other breweries.
Yeah.
So we're like, and that made me really happy this year to see that, you know, Swedish beer, the Swedish beer scene is one of the best beer scenes in the world.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely awesome.
And that warms my heart. Then I know that actually the scene has changed over the years I've been in the scene. Because when I started brewing, there were maybe a handful breweries that actually could make really good beers.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot.
And
we're lucky.
The community is so open. People actually learn from each other quite.
Yeah. Exactly.
They're not
just like in the US.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic.
Their mentality.
Yeah, but I learned. Now I always I embrace open source. But I was a bit careful when I started brewing, because a shitload of brewers asked me about recipes for Mango Fever and everything. I was a bit careful in the beginning, but after when being in the US and all the brewers, they were sharing everything, the IDs, the recipes, everything. I just started to share at once.
Yeah.
And that's
well, it makes the business grow.
Yeah.
Not just more breweries, but it raises quality as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Helping each other out.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for letting us be here and taking care of us.
Thank you.
We always feel so extremely welcome. It almost brings tears to my eyes every time I speak to you, and you're like, "Oh, good to hear from you." I'm like, "It's just me."
It's just me too.
Yeah.
I'm no one. I'm an idiot.
My friend.
That's what I am.
You're not an idiot. Well, if you're an idiot, you're a fucking smart idiot.
We're all idiots in our own way, I guess.
Yeah.
Guys,
right.
Drink better beer. Drink
drink Brewski.
Drink Brewski. Drink your local. Try new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And we're gonna hang out and have another beer. We're not leaving till tomorrow, so we might even get on the boat with some of your lovely brewers who are here to have a Grand Tuborg and Röpölse.
Awesome.
Might do. Thank you, Marcus.
Cheers, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
It is festival time with the Beer Hello!